let's start from the first question you raised. I mean, President Tinubu, by being the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, already enjoys a lot of incumbency advantage. And sometimes it beggars belief why some people just go ahead to want to impress the president, or even the president feels that he needs to act like someone who's still in the opposition, or speak like a candidate who is in opposition to be able to send a message to those who are contesting for power. People who are contesting for power with the president already know that they are disadvantaged already outside. So the sort of statements that come from the president should be some statements of statesmanship mixed with courage while trying to, sell his government and what he has done and prepare. Take, for example, the statement of President Goodluck Jonathan in 2015, when he said, "My political ambition is not worth the blood of any Nigerian."
Yeah.
He had the power to actually say he wasn't going to hand over, or that President, that candidate Buhari did not win election, or use the powers of the state to cause problem everywhere. But he refused because he knows the power of that office. And then he was able to curate the powers of the state and himself as a candidate and deliver a process that allowed APC to come to power. Now, if President Jonathan had been sounding this way, very hard and harsh in rhetoric, would the APC have been able to get this sort of power? Yes, Tinubu is not Jonathan, but then there are specific observations and requirements for someone who is in power and going for, to recontest for power, which he should. And then for INEC's independence, honestly, like I made mention some time ago, it is left for Nigerians to see the body language of INEC. This is an INEC that we've seen the INEC chairman being accused all sorts of things here and there. And the political parties are beginning to wonder if INEC is not being interfered with through the back door. But INEC chairman of recent has tried to make Nigerians know that INEC will be independent. And we've seen the preparation. So Nigerians should support the institution of INEC with the national commissioners, everyone to deliver a credible election. President Tinubu is not a spokesman for INEC, but nonetheless, the country is in his hands and we acknowledge that. But the APC should be careful as to the sort of rhetoric that is going out there. So that, because they deserve this independence. If INEC does it, election very well, APC will be the biggest beneficiary. So it shouldn't look like,